section, and I'm gonna do a cut, but it's gonna be a scissor over comb. I think that's what I think is huge. I really, really believe in scissor over comb. And it's a technique, right? Everybody thinks they do this, they do that. The second you stop, you got a hole in it. More time, you're gonna run behind. So you wanna stand right, you wanna position yourself right, and you wanna go, and you wanna move forward. So I'm gonna scissor over comb this really short, all this. Then I'm gonna take circular section, and I'm gonna start blending it a little bit, just one section more than the others, because I do want separation, disconnection, but I also wanna make sure it doesn't just go short to flop. So that's what I'm gonna start with. So I'm gonna work the back first, and I'm gonna take the smaller side of the comb, because I want it shortest right here. And I'm just gonna scissor over comb, not moving as fast as I can. Because the faster you move on scissor over comb, the less line you're gonna have. See how fast I'm working with the comb? I'm just really, almost like clippers. But you have to really grind the hair and work upward. I'm using 6.5-inch shears, but see how clean it's starting to get, really short? That's why it's so important to not blend this with that, because it'll stick out. So I want to put a flap over it. Hopefully I have the length, I think I do, to do that. Scissor over comb, you just got to keep working it and working it and working it until you see the blend on it. What I did is I did the same thing on this side. I came across and I did the exact same thing. I just think soft, everything. I don't cut hard lines in it yet. I was gonna go higher and shorter, but her hair sticks out a lot. So I gotta leave it a little longer than I thought. So I'm just starting to build the shape right now. I mean, I'm not a big over director. I like on point cutting. I like where the hair grows, where it grows out. That's where I hit it at. But in the back, if you look, it sticks out, right? That's why this hair right here, I will never blend it this high. I wouldn't do it anyway, but this hair is gonna fall over that to stop that. So over here now, I have these, I took down the next section, and I'm not gonna go, so a lot of people would probably do this, right? There's your guideline. You could point cut it too, but I wanna try this, because it's kind of, this haircut's more about technique, because it was short. So I'm gonna take the first section that's short, and I'm gonna slide it out. Okay? What that's gonna do is it's gonna give me softness. Instead of a blunt line, it's gonna make it more softer, so I can have more, it could be a little more piecey. And then you can always go over it and check it and bring it down horizontally if you want. And I'm gonna take the next section, I'm gonna take it vertically, and I'm gonna push my shears to go short to long. Remember what we talked about? We're gonna support it. See how it's gonna blend a little softer here? And I'm gonna do it on each side. That way I have the length, but I don't have the weight, so it doesn't look, like a line. I do not want a line in this haircut at all. I've worked so hard to scissor over comb it, and see what I'm getting now? I'm getting a little bit piecier. Again, stay as much as a 90 as you can grab the hair at. You cut it short, you have to have a connecting point. See that? Taking the short pieces and going to long. See, so now I got, I'm gonna have, softness, versatility. So I go up like this, I slide it, and then I go out. There's no line. There's no line like a wedge line would be like. And that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be geometric, but I want it to be soft. So see this? I take my comb like that. I use a lot with my comb in my hands. Now, you ask them which side you wear your hair. So I'm gonna do what they call a teardrop. I'm gonna go short to long. So it's already sectioned off for me. I'm gonna take the haircut like this, remember, back to my comb, and I'm gonna go right to her hairline. There's the cowlick. So we're not gonna cut that short, it's already short. So I'm gonna comb it, and I'm gonna go this way. See that long hair right there? That's gone, bye-bye, no need. And then I'm gonna start going this way, and I'm gonna come around, I'm gonna follow it at basically, probably horizontal would be the best way to say it. And I'm gonna go all the way back here to my previous guideline, and I'm gonna start leaving more weight there. So I want my teardrop to be on that right side of the hair. So I'm coming across, and eventually it's gonna connect. So I'm just working my way around here, all the way over directing it, back away from her eye over there, and now I'm gonna have it like this. Here's the teardrop now. So it's not so long on that side. So the short hair is pushing the long hair. Then I'm gonna come across here, okay? And I'm gonna come the same area where it breaks, because I'm a true believer, I just follow head shapes. I mean, that's where your head is, your face is. So I'm gonna go up here. Remember I said you hold the the hair with the comb, extension of your hand, and cut right on the hairline. Now I'm gonna come across this way. Now I don't wanna lose that corner I just built, right? But I do want it to connect a little bit so it doesn't flop. So look, see how I just connected it? I'm not losing my length, I'm just tapping it. So now I'm gonna take up here and I'm gonna take the first section and I'm gonna have the V, because that's length. But I don't wanna cut it all. I'm gonna twist it and I'm gonna cut right where I twisted it. And now I'm following my guideline when I twist. I'm not just twisting in front of their head. I'll show you what I mean by that. Look, here's your guideline right there. That's where I start. I twist from that point of guideline. It ends up about right here, and I just point directly at a 90 right in the hair. Now I'm gonna bring the lax section back a little bit, so I need the weight in the front, and I'm gonna twist it for the last, this will be the last one I do. And cut. See how not a lot came off. Now I'm gonna take it like this. So watch it. I'm gonna bring her hair forward like this, and I'm gonna channel cut it, because this is fun. This is why I want to do short hair, to show you all the techniques. And I'm gonna channel cut it. I'm gonna go right like this. I'm gonna follow her head shape. So I'm just taking this, just to make sure I didn't lose anything. I'm twisting my fingers. Now why am I twisting my fingers? Save length on each side. I just want to stay within the hair, not on the perimeter of the hair. Then I'm doing this. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just twist my fingers and just make sure this haircut is perfect. And look, I'm just twisting it like that. So now what I'm getting at is, now I'm getting my length. I got my volume here. There's not one line in this haircut at all. I didn't want any line in the haircut. And when you see it styled, you'll see exactly what it does. It'll pop right up. So you won't have to do anything to it.